What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. This is another one for Lifetime. This one's called Killer Assistant, and I bet you can't guess what it's about. It's about a lady who's super busy at work. She's a career-driven woman. She works at a fashion magazine. Although she's found great success in her professional life, her home life has definitely suffered as a result of her ambition. Her daughter definitely feels neglected and doesn't get to spend time with her mom, and so she's basically separated from her, and has a lot of resentment toward her. Her husband is definitely also feeling, not to overuse definitely, but he's definitely feeling neglected. He's been in several extramarital affairs over the years, so there's tension there, but he's trying. He's basically just like a dude that plays music at coffee bars and whatnot. Anyway, she's super overworked. So her boss gets her an assistant who turns out to be just a, well dressed, sharp guy. He's got a good education, good background, and he comes to the first meeting fully prepared. It's definitely the kind of thing where, everybody's impressed, but everybody's also like, hey, this guy's like, putting us to shame because we didn't come prepared, and this is, we're people that work here every day. Soon, the career lady and the assistant start to spend a lot of time together. The assistant, it becomes very clear that he has an interest in her beyond professional, and he starts doing some kind of shady stuff. She discovers that her husband is still seeing this other woman that he's had an affair with before. When she finds that out, she kind of panics, has a drunken one-night stand with the assistant, and then from there things spiral into chaos as it becomes clear that this assistant is definitely a creepy stalker type guy, and he just starts gaslighting her, and nobody believes the things that she's saying. It looks like she's could lose everything, and the rest of the movie is just dealing with, can she escape this guy? Will she be able to will she be able to prove that she's not the crazy one, that he's the crazy one? And that's pretty much it. This one's pretty interesting. It definitely doesn't go crazy over the top like you might expect from a Lifetime movie, but I will say this: it's got some crazy violence in it, especially by Lifetime standards. A guy gets his face just caved in by a tire iron. It's not graphically shown, but you do get to see like the blood all over his face, and it's a pretty intense scene. Then there's another scene where a baseball bat gets swung around and makes some nice contact. It's definitely not crazy, horror level gore or whatever, but it's interesting for a Lifetime movie to at least offer some wild violence like that. No nudity, obviously, but it does have a couple sex scenes. Again, my main issue with it is that everything is here to have this crazy movie. You have a creepy stalker. You have an overly melodramatic, selfish ice queen, basically. This is ripe for things to go terribly wrong, and they do, but it just doesn't ever feel like it's just way off the deep end, which, again, I'm sure some people appreciate that and want a more grounded drama, but I really wanted it to go crazy. It was still solid and very watchable. I mean, it was a solid movie as far as Lifetime movies go, but I just wanted it to be even crazier and just really, I wanted crazy exchanges when the stalker was just completely unhinged, and we never got that. Although it kind of plays into his character that, he's a calm and cool and collected kind of guy, but at the same time, the story makes some big mistakes with him. Like, he goes to all this trouble to prepare everything and to always be on point, but he doesn't even have his story straight about where he's from. Like, it's just little details like that that kind of stand out. And again, it's Lifetime. I'm not trying to nitpick. I'm just saying. So again, if you like, creepy stalker, obsession, Lifetime type stories, I think you should check this one out. Unfortunately, it's not super crazy, but it is still very watchable. If you like this review, please check out my website, markfusion.com. I got tons of other Lifetime movie reviews there, as well as horror, exploitation, cult films, obscure movies, video games, anime, all kinds of stuff. I'm also on Twitter at Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram at MarkFusion. If you like these videos, please do drop a sub. Would greatly appreciate it, and it will help me out, keep me off the smack. Thanks again for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you soon.